In just a few seconds, the sky lit up with lightning, the ground shook from earthquakes, and violent storms turned familiar surroundings into danger. These are moments when nature is no longer silent, but speaks with its most terrifying power. Today was probably a lucky day for this car driver when the rock fell just a little bit away from the car. Luckily, everyone was safe. Do you think this is a structural failure of the wall, or is it due to too much pressure on the wall? Did this moment leave you feeling more overwhelmed or more fearful in the face of nature's quiet power? Amid roaring earth and swirling dust, a bell tower collapsed, a tragic scene, reminding humanity of its limits before the earth's power. It took only a small volcanic sneeze for the sky over Guatemala to turn into an ink-wash painting, strangely beautiful, leaving viewers both amazed and amused. A freeze-your-heart moment, ice crashed down. A man reacted just in time while the elderly woman ahead kept calmly walking as if nothing had happened. Just one sudden turn at a busy intersection is enough to cause a serious crash. Always slow down, watch carefully, and put safety first. One small step, one hurried vehicle. This moment reminds us that school zones always require reduced speed and careful observation to protect children. How did this moment change your driving habits to be safer? Comment and share. One collision led to major consequences, but fortunately no one was injured. Maintaining proper speed is always the key to highway safety.
I know Florida does this.
An accident occurred due to lack of awareness in a traffic check area. Safety education emphasizes always change lanes and slow down when you see vehicles stopped on the roadside. A heart-stopping moment in Brooklyn as a pedestrian had to leap aside to avoid a U-Haul truck mounting the sidewalk one more second, and it could have been a serious accident. A tense moment on an Oklahoma interstate highway as a truck skidded and crashed through a barrier. Slippery roads always demand reduced speed and steady control. Just a thin layer of ice was enough to turn a Texas highway into a dangerous trap. Traffic safety education reminds us winter driving requires extreme caution. A four-legged guest stopped by a noodle shop, observed very seriously, then quietly walked away, a moment so adorable it made everyone smile. A tense moment on the streets of London as a cyclist reacted angrily after nearly being hit. A real-life plot twist, the crane was set upright again, leaving viewers relieved, as if the movie climax had just passed. Over the skies of Sydney, a small plane was forced to make an emergency landing on a golf course after losing power. Fortunately, no one was injured.
Someone getting call the ambulance? Call ambulance. Call the ambulance.
A heart-stopping moment, a bus collided with a tram, both sliding into a parking area and causing the canopy to collapse. The person who ran outside still escaped unharmed. Two elderly men reacted quickly and ran to safety just seconds before a truck charged toward them, a moment that made hearts tighten. Two vehicles sped along the highway and then collided violently. Just 1 second of lost control created a horrifying moment. Reasonable speed is always the key to safety. Just one late break in the collision happened. A side mirror snapped off, leaving a heart-stopping moment amid heavy traffic. A spine-chilling cut in a white SUV nearly suffered a head-on crash with a truck. Luck smiled, but viewers' hearts weren't ready. Just a brief loss of control, a container broke loose from a truck and slid across the roadway, a clear warning of deadly risks caused by speeding. Just meant to rev the engine to unload, but the tuk-tuk suddenly spun in circles without braking. The old man was pulled along like a real-life action comedy. An elderly man crossed a remote highway and narrowly avoided danger, a clear reminder that pedestrians must also follow traffic safety rules. Aerial footage captured a herd of elk sprinting across the mountains of Larimer County, a wild scene full of life and energy. Do you think this is a flood, or is it due to a landslide? Widespread flooding hit Baden-Württemberg in southern Germany, a powerful reminder to never underestimate nature and always be prepared. In Sao Paulo, cars were swept away from a parking lot by powerful floodwaters, a chaotic display of nature's sheer force. Just minutes after this pedestrian walked away, a massive landslide swallowed the entire area. The collapse of the house in Mar del Tuyú is a reminder. Always check the structure and ensure the safety of your home, especially in areas prone to natural disasters.
Boludo. Qué locura, boludo. Sí, sí, sí.
Blinding lightning bolts lit up the skies over Jackson at night, making the entire atmosphere tremble with nature's force. Nature displayed its power as lightning struck a flagpole in Oklahoma, causing the ground to react and the air to vibrate. A horrifying moment as lightning struck directly at the base of a tree in Missouri, the flash erupting like an explosion amid the stormy sky. Slow-motion footage captured a spectacular lightning strike over South Carolina, each bolt clearly revealing nature's violent power. A potentially damaging tornado threatened Hopkinsville, Kentucky, as strong winds and rotating clouds appeared within a dangerous weather warning zone.
Oh my God.
A violent tornado tore across a South Texas highway, wiping out visibility and turning the roadway into a high-risk zone. A sudden fire whirl ripped trees toward firefighters during the Attica, Greece wildfire, a breath-holding moment amid raging flames. A storm chaser in Texas faced a heart-stopping moment as hail shattered the windshield and a thick wall of dust blocked all visibility. Do you think this seal is hunting or just grabbing a quick snack in the cold water? Footage of spotted eagle rays swimming alongside two rare twin calves is a vivid reminder of how fragile and precious marine ecosystems are. Images of dolphins and pelicans swimming together in Western Australia remind us that harmonious coexistence truly exists in nature. Floodwaters poured into roads across northeast Iowa, turning familiar streets into dangerous currents within a short time.
Please tell me JC's in the house.
There's my truck.
A frightening scene north of Durango. Flash floods outside homes swept away vehicles, exposing the brutal power of
Looks like
nature.
a big boulder is wedged like a propane tank. Look at our propane tank. Is it? How do we deal with that?
There's nothing we can do right now. Propane tank's busted.
A family in a Jeep was rescued just in time from flash flooding in Arizona, a life or death moment that left viewers breathless.
Hey man, I'm trying to get a video for Joe. Yeah.
Fast-moving floodwaters rush through flooded neighborhoods of a city in Brazil, turning streets into raging rivers. If this video made you stop and watch until now, please hit like and comment with your true feelings. Don't forget to subscribe. The storm turned the sky over Chicago into a sea of light, spectacular, yet a clear warning of extreme weather. A Ring camera captured the moment lightning struck a tree in Ponca City, Oklahoma, nature's fury without warning. Strong winds and heavy rains swept through Round Rock, Texas amid tornado warnings. The sky darkened and tension filled the air.
Crap. Oh my gosh.
A doorbell camera captured violent wind gusts as a storm rolled into Centerville, with howling winds making the scene intensely tense. A severe storm knocked down trees in Dayboro, causing widespread power outages, a chaotic scene that left residents deeply concerned. A dangerous dust storm struck, suddenly obstructing a patrol vehicle's movement. Visibility dropped to nearly zero, creating an extremely risky situation.
Not seeing anything other than a lot of dust.
A fierce blizzard swept across northern Iceland, with powerful winds and heavy snow battering the landscape and nearly paralyzing daily life in the freezing cold. A sudden violent hailstorm struck the outskirts of Melbourne, with ice pounding down so hard residents had no time to react. A severe hailstorm slammed Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, large hailstones striking repeatedly and causing heavy damage to streets and homes. Central Indiana shook as a hailstorm arrived, the sound of ice impacts echoing everywhere in a tense scene. Aerial footage showed a new fissure erupting near Leilani Estates, with red-hot lava spreading like a widening cut across the ground. Spectacular footage showed Piton de la Fournaise erupting on Reunion Island, lighting up the scene and holding viewers' attention. A puppy led a wild horse for a walk, a rare everyday moment, showing a charming harmony between animals. Small but fearless of snow, a French bulldog puppy struggled through deep snow on Long Island, every step unbearably adorable. After days of dedicated care, hundreds of recovered sea turtles were released back into the Gulf of Mexico, a moment that warmed everyone who witnessed it. After a period of care and recovery, young sea lions returned to the Pacific Ocean, a hopeful moment of freedom.
Oh, there we go! A little bit of water is all you needed, huh?
The night sky of northern Colorado was illuminated by repeated lightning strikes, creating a powerful natural light display. Florida recorded a strange moment as a glowing lightning arc appeared near power lines, leaving many viewers astonished. A breath-holding moment on the tracks, a girl crossed without looking, forcing the train to brake hard just in time. Always stop and look. Snow was shoveled with determination, but in the blink of an eye, the porch was white again, a moment that made everyone laugh at how winter loves to tease. A water bottle accidentally rolled away, then knocked over an opening flower stand, shattering it. Two employees stood still for a few seconds, shocked, then amused by an accident no one expected. A 6.2 magnitude earthquake on the North Island turned a quiet room into a mini amusement park, with a model railway shaking violently as if racing through the epicenter. Real-world evidence from California security camera footage captured an earthquake, revealing the silent yet immense power of the San Andreas Fault. In historic Rome, chandeliers began to sway gently at first, then more intensely, lights tilting in silence, a moment that made the entire city seem to hold its breath. A moment as relentless hail submerged Carson, Alberta, overwhelming to witness and a strong reminder of storm season safety. Giant hailstones fell across Gauteng, turning streets into fields of ice and leaving residents stunned by nature's power. In your opinion, which sign in the sky is the clearest signal that safety must become the top priority immediately? A vicious tornado swept across a Georgia highway. Just as tornado warnings were issued, furious rotating winds pushing traffic into extreme danger.
That is wicked. Look at that.
Clear over there.
A blizzard combined with strong winds in Winnipeg created extreme weather conditions, putting residents' safety to the test. An unexpected dock landing in the Canary Islands. A ferry lost power and slammed into the pier like an action movie scene, but fortunately no one was injured.
Fire department's here. All right.
Wichita rescue teams pulled stranded drivers from dangerous floodwaters. Hit like to show your support for their bravery.
Firefighters are loose. Looks like the boat's struggling.
Michigan Lighthouse struggles against giant waves seemingly being swallowed by the sea. Infrastructure damage was clearly visible in Puna, Hawaii, where lava flows and cracked road surfaces showed the land is still undergoing intense change.
Yeah.
At Leilani Estates, lava and thick smoke were clearly recorded as Kilauea remained highly active, showing that the heat has not subsided. Lava from a new fissure in Hawaii shot up as high as treetops, spraying red-hot fire across an area heavily affected by the eruption. No words needed, a nose touch says it all. A dog and a deer openly showed affection, sweeter than a romance movie. On a peaceful snowy day in southeast England, a cat quietly enjoyed a rare winter moment, small but wonderfully poetic. Through deep snow, a rescue dog steadily pushes forward during training. Every effort today could save lives tomorrow. That snowball rolling by is impossible to ignore. A cat in Pocono leaps in an instant, a perfect winter hunter in an irresistibly cute version. Fast when running slow, when turning a clumsy ferret chased a puppy around a living room in Alabama, creating an irresistibly adorable pursuit. Nature is both beautiful and harsh, always reminding us to stay humble before the Earth's power. If you felt that, please leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so we can continue exploring real-life moments together.